Everyone, lesson 4, level 4, choosing your own adventure by column major traversals. So we're still going up and down columns to find things out about arrays. I think these might be a little bit more straightforward because we are practicing traversing 2D arrays in column major order to implement standard algorithms. So let's see what is here. And a museum has recorded the number of visitors for different exhibits in a 2D array where each row represents an exhibit and each column represents the day of the week. So that is a certain exhibit, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 7 elements in each row. And so when I go down, that is like a different day of the week. So we want to first in the museum class write the get max visitors to traverse the 2D array in column major order and find and return the day with the highest number of total visitors across all exhibits. So just taking a nice little look at this, I'm assuming the days go Sunday through Saturday. So this looks like it is the largest number in there, so I should get a Saturday. That's what should be returned. But let's go to the museum class and take a gander at this. The 2D array of visitors, return the 2D array of visitors, traverse the visitors array in column major order and find the sum of the visitors for each. Oh, I have to find the sum. Is that what it says? Return the column index that is the largest. Is that what that says? Traverse the 2D array in column major order and find and return the day with the highest number of total visitors. Okay. So I think I know this is returning an integer value, so it's going to return the column index that is the largest total number of visitors for each column. So let's go int equals, I'll call this my index, and I'll set it equal to 0 for right now. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And so I need to, let's see, I'm trying to think. I want to add, hmm, hmm. I think I'm also going to create an integer array of objects. In fact, I think I'm not going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. My index, and that's going to be a new int array. The length is going to be visitors, visitors in row 0 length. And what this is going to do, this is going to return an array that has 7 zeros in it. So what I'll do is I will go through, I'm going to go through this array in column major order, and I'm going to add them up and put in the total. I'm going to put it in that first column, and then I'll figure out which one. I'll traverse that array, and I'll figure out which one is which. So that's something I'm going to do here. So let me go. Need to make sure I put that in there. My semicolon. I will go 4 int column equals 0. Column is going to be less than the visitors in row 0 length. And I'm going to take my column and I'm going to increment it by 1. And now here's where I want to put my, I'm going to go int total equals 0. And then I'm going to go 4 int row equals 0, row is less than visitors.length, and rows will increment by 1. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for every time I do this, I'm going to go total equals total plus visitors in this row and in this column. So I'm going to add up all those columns. And then what I would like to do then, I don't want to do that there. Oops. Then I want to go my index at that column equals total. So it's going to go through each row, add it up there. And then what I'm going to want to do is then I am going to go through this array. So it's going to do all of this stuff first. And then once I have that array settled, I am going to go for int index equals 0. Index is less than my index.length. Index plus plus plus. And I think what I better do here is I want to find the largest value in this. So I'm going to say int max equals my. I probably could have done this up here, but I see if this works. I probably could have done all of this up in here and kind of checked as I went, but my index at 0, and so if my index is greater than the max, then I want the max to be equal to my index at index. And I want to return the max. And over here, I want to do a system.out. Man. That's ln. And then history dot get max visitors. All right, let's see what happens. Well, 825. Let's test it and see what it does. Oh, I don't want to return. Oh, I want to return the index, not the sum. So I want to return the index. So I need to go back here. I don't want to return the max. So I will call this Indy. Eh, I'll leave that there. I'll call that max. I'll create another one. I'll go int Indy equals 0. Okay, so for int index, if it's greater, then I want indy to be equal to the index, and then I'll return indy. Okay, let's try this and see what happens. Six. There you go. So index 6, 55, 130, 110, 110, 320 gave you the greatest number of visitors. So it was on that sixth, the day at index 6. So, all right, cool. There you go. There's the first one.